Hey everyone. Alright, so today we're gonna go out on the boat. As you can probably see, we're in sunny Lake George, New York. Now before you take your boat out of the harbor, as per maritime law, you need to do a safety check, and so I'm gonna walk you through that right now. The first thing I check are my fuel gauges. This is showing full, but you can't trust that. So you wanna go ahead and open up the hatch, check the engine. You wanna see that there's fuel in the tank. Now the safest way to do that is to open the cap, just look in there, and I'm having a hard time seeing if there's any gas in there, so I'm gonna just get my face in there real close, take a quick look. Well, it smells like gasoline, but I don't know if it's premium, so I'm gonna have to take a second peek. I think that's
definitely premium.
And I would recommend doing that at least 2 to 3 times a day when you're using your boat. Just always make sure you're really full on the gasoline. Now, as we get ready to leave the harbor, we're gonna wanna take note of where we are and of course, the tides. We're on a lake, so we're not gonna have to worry about the tide. Check it anyways. So what we're gonna do at this point is sit down in the driver's seat and we're gonna try to start the engine. Now, unlike a car, there's no clutch and there's no brake pedal. This is all about throttle. And we're gonna go full throttle to experience the joy of being on the water. As you can hear, the engine is running. Now, you wanna make sure the engine runs before you lift the anchor, but you don't wanna put the throttle at full speed until you've lifted the anchor. So at this point, I'm gonna move to the front of the boat to lift the anchor. You can see it takes an extreme amount of muscle and physical prowess to lift this anchor. It's probably at least 400 pounds. Maybe closer to 500. The anchor, you'll sometimes notice that you pick up some grasses from the bottom of the lake. Nothing to worry about there, just lift it off the anchor. We're gonna go ahead and stow the anchor in a safe location. Now that I'm back in the captain's seat, we're gonna go ahead and take off. Feel the wind in our hair and enjoy the sense of freedom that comes with being out on the open water. So we're out in the lake here, and one of the reasons I like to come out and go out on the water when I'm able to is it's a good escape from the day-to-day stresses that we all have. Now, one of the things that you'll know as full-time day traders that this is a job that is very stressful. You always have the sense that you're only as good as your last trade. You always have to continue to deliver in order to generate your weekly and your monthly goals. And that type of stress can really take a toll, which is why it's good to have an outlet to help you relax and let go of that stress. You really can't underestimate how important that is for your sense of well-being, but also for your ability to maintain composure and to continue to be the best trader possible. Every morning when the bell rings, we have to be at peak performance. So anything you can do to help improve your ability to maintain composure and be smart, especially when things are under pressure and things are getting stressful, is you've got to do it. Now, another thing that's important, anyone that's learning how to trade is going to know that trading is something that is, it really gets you hooked. When you start getting into it, you can very easily spend 8 to 10 hours a day studying the markets, between paper trading and studying classes and things like that. One of the things that's really important is that during the process of studying, it's easy to get tunnel vision. Now, the problem with that is sometimes the solution to a question or a problem is just outside the field of your tunnel vision. The only way to find the answer is actually to look away. And so doing something like going out on the boat, rock climbing, or just simply even going for a walk with the dog can give you a chance to clear your mind, get out of that tunnel vision, and sometimes it's when you find the answers to questions or problems that you have, especially with trading. So today's an opportunity for me to get out of the office. I've been working hard on improving the day trade course for all of our students, changing the way we're delivering the content. And that's a project that's gotten me really focused. I've had tunnel vision, so it's nice for me to be able to kind of step out of the box, think about other things for a little while, and then when I come back, I'll be refreshed and recharged and ready to implement some of these new ideas. So I hope you guys are all having a good weekend, and I'll see you first thing Monday morning.